Good morning, friends and neighbors. Saturday morning here in the wood yard. We've got the 3 loads of white oak. 1 load in the pickup truck. We got the wood cart full, and the tilt bed trailer is over there. They're still in log form, so they'll need to be cut into rounds and split. So I didn't wind up cutting those logs into 16-inch pieces on the back of the tilt trailer. I unloaded them in log form and will cut them up at a future time and split them. Got my videos a little bit out of order here and changed my plans. So just an editor's note on that. So the plan for today is I'm gonna have to drop this trailer and go get the splitter out of the shed because my tractor's in town, so I'm kind of down. I need to get one of my lawnmowers rigged up so I can pull the splitter around with it. But anyhow, bring the splitter over. We'll split the wood cart onto the flatbed trailer. Hopefully I can fit the wood cart and the pickup both onto the flatbed, and then I can split the tilt bed into the wood cart. I'll get them staged up for my stacking crew. My daughters do most of my stacking for me. And that is going to go on the white oak pile, white oak stack, kind of the 2 southern rows right there are the white oak. This is some red oak over here. So that's the plan for today. If I can get this knocked out, I don't know how realistic it is to think that I'm going to be able to get this done. I'm going to try and punch it out. Oh, there's a little stack here too on this pallet that needs. It's also white oak from the same source that somebody wanted, and then they never showed up for. They wanted it cut to a specific length, and then they were like, "Oh, you're too far away." I was like, "Well, you could have said that before you ordered the wood." So at any rate, that's the way it goes. But it'll still make good white oak firewood, and we'll get going here. Thanks for coming along. Friends and neighbors, back of the pickup truck is empty. We've got a couple chunks right here I need to cut up. We've got the flatbed trailer is heavily loaded. It'll be interesting to see just what percentage of a cord is on there. I've got some boiler wood here, just chunks that didn't fit that will go in the boiler wood pile, and then in the cart I've got some just grass and debris bycatch from loading and some boiler stuff that I'll put back in the boiler bin at a later time. I'm not sure how much of that I caught. It's just these GoPros, this GoPro is not, it does not like the summertime. It gets overheated even faster than I do, and so that's a problem. So I'm just trying to bring you content as best I can, and figured out using the Oregon 2500. I think it's a county line or country line or something with an Oregon sticker on it. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I think I'm going to go ahead and unload the tilt deck and take it along in, and I've got some work to do in town at the office, and so I'll do that and maybe pick up a load of something on the way home. I'm not sure what, but I just, with the tractor in there, I kind of hate to waste a trip to town. So that's the idea of having the tilt deck trailer and taking the tractor in there. So I'm tired. I feel like I've done about as much as I want to today, but I am gonna roll those logs off with the cant hook. I was hoping to process them right off of there, but it's 2 o'clock. I'm running out of the day. I got quite a few phone calls while I was working, which is part of my job, part of my life, and that's no problem. That's what I do, but it does slow me down. So thanks for joining us for today. That's all we got for now. We'll see you back here at Red Rock Firewood with more firewood action very soon. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.